Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sizzlin' News Network. Number 10. Entertainment Weekly has learned that the Harry Potter alum Danielle Radcliffe has been cast as the lead in Yankovic's upcoming biopic, Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Radcliffe will star as the Grammy-winning musician and pop parody icon in a film focusing on his prolific career. The biopic holds nothing back, exploring every facet of Yankovic's life, from his meteoric rise to fame with early hits like Eat It and Like a Surgeon, to his torrid celebrity love affairs and famously depraved lifestyle, reached the film's official release. Weird, the Al Yankovic story, takes audiences on a truly unbelievable journey through Yankovic's life and career, from gifted child prodigy to the greatest musical legend of all time. Written by Yankovic and Eric Apple, who will also direct the film, produced by Funny or Die and Tango, will be available exclusively for free on the Roku channel. Production begins in Los Angeles in February. Number 9. As many as 8,500 U.S. troops have been put on heightened alert for a possible deployment to Eastern Europe as Russian troops mass on Ukraine's border, Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said Monday. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin issued the Prepare to Deploy orders at the direction of President Joe Biden, the latest step the U.S. has taken to prepare for a potential Russian invasion of Ukraine that officials have warned could be imminent. Kirby said that the bulk of U.S. troops placed on heightened alert were intended to bolster NATO's quick response force, but added they would be postured to be ready for any other contingencies as well. As of Monday afternoon, no final decision to deploy the troops had been made, Kirby emphasized. Number 8. Fans of the actress Ana de Armas are suing the studio Universal Pictures for allegedly duping them into renting the film because they believed she would be in it due to trailers and promotional material. Conor Wolf and Peter Rosa filed a federal class action lawsuit in the United States against Universal on Friday, claiming that the advertising around the 2019 movie Yesterday was false, deceptive, and misleading, as de Armas does not appear in the final version of the film despite her inclusion in its marketing. The lawsuit was embedded in a report on the Variety Entertainment News website. Wolf and Rosa say they each paid approximately $3.99 to rent Yesterday and claimed that if it weren't for Universal's false, deceptive, and misleading advertising, they would not have paid to view the movie. Number 7. In tragic news, Ian Alexander Jr., a musician, DJ, and son of actress and director Regina King, has died by suicide. He was 26 years old. Alexander's death was confirmed to Variety by a public relations representative for King. No further details are available at this time. King said in a statement, "Our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss of Ian. He is such a bright light who cared so deeply about the happiness of others. Our family asks for respectful consideration during this private time. Thank you." Alexander was born on January 10, 1996. He was King's only child. She shared him with her ex-husband, record producer Ian Alexander Sr. The pair divorced in 2007 after 10 years of marriage. Number 6. Another tragic story coming out of Cameroon. At least 8 people were killed and 50 people injured after a stampede during an Africa Cup of Nations match in the Cameroonian capital Monday, state broadcaster Cameroon Radio Television reported. The crush occurred as fans attempted to access Olembe Stadium in Yaoundé to watch the match between Cameroon and Comoros. The Confederation of African Football, which organizes the Africa Cup of Nations, said it was aware of the incident. A CAF spokesperson said in a statement, "CAF is currently investigating the situation in order to obtain more details about these incidents. We are in constant communication with Cameroonian authorities and the local organizing committee." Number 5. Music news. Cardi B has won her libel case against YouTuber Latasha Kiwi, aka Tasha K. The rapper, 29, was awarded $1.25 million in damages on Monday by a federal jury that found Kiwi liable for libel, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, according to court documents obtained by People. The verdict follows a 2-week trial that featured testimony from both women. A rep for Cardi has not commented. In her lawsuit filed in March 2019, Cardi accused Kiwi of making malicious claims against her, such as alleging the rapper was a prostitute, cheated on her husband, used cocaine, and contracted herpes and HPV. The Grammy winner also said Kiwi tried to destroy her career by intentionally making false claims about her. Kiwi has denied any wrongdoing and attempted to file her own lawsuit against Cardi for assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress, alleging that the rapper began to publicly trash her on the internet, resulting in Kiwi allegedly being threatened. Number 4. The federal trial begins for the 3 other officers at the scene of George Floyd's murder. A federal prosecutor told jurors Monday morning that officers Tu Tao, J. Alexander Kyung, and Thomas Lane could have saved George Floyd's life in 2020, but they chose not to. In opening arguments, prosecutor Samantha Treble said officers are trained to help people in need, but the 3 did not intervene as Floyd slowly died, as then officer Derek Chauvin kept his knee on Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes. The 3 now ex-Minneapolis police officers are facing federal civil rights charges tied to Floyd's killing. Tao and Kyung also face charges of failing to intervene with Chauvin's treatment of Floyd. Number 3. The upcoming DC movie Batgirl officially cast Ivory Aquino as first trans character in a DC Comics feature film. Ivory Aquino has been cast in the HBO Max feature film Batgirl as Alicia Yeoh, the best friend of the titular superhero, aka Barbara Gordon, played by Leslie Grace. Both Aquino and Yeoh are transgender, marking the first time a live-action feature film adaptation of a DC Comics title will feature an openly trans character. Yeoh first appeared in a 2011 issue of Batgirl, written by Gail Simone and penciled by Ardian Syaf. News of Aquino's casting first leaked online in mid-January after Grace posted a photo seemingly from the set of the film to her Instagram story, tagging Aquino and captioning the shot of 2 women crossing the street with Barbara and Alicia. Number 2. Florida state lawmakers advanced a bill last week that will prohibit some schools from encouraging conversations about sexual orientation and gender identity in classrooms with young students. HB 1557, titled the Parental Rights in Education Bill, was passed by the state's House's GOP-controlled Education and Employment Committee on Thursday by a vote of 15-5. Though the bill's sponsor says the legislation aims to provide parents with greater oversight over what their students learn and discuss at school, opponents have said it will have a harmful impact on LGBTQ youth, whom they say are at an increased risk for suicide when they are not able to learn about LGBTQ-related topics while in school. The proposed legislation comes as policymakers around the country are engaged in spirited debates over parental rights and which social issues are taught in the classroom, with LGBTQ-related topics as a major target for conservatives who say conversations around those subjects should be left for families to discuss at home. Number 1. Dana White expects Conor McGregor to fight this summer, 1 year after severe leg injury. Conor McGregor's return to the octagon likely isn't that far away, according to UFC president Dana White, who tells TMZ Sports he expects the Irish superstar to fight this summer. They recently asked White, Does he believe Conor will fight this year after healing up from that devastating injury? I think so, yeah, Dana told them. He's doing all the right things with his leg. I'm hoping he can come back this summer. Of course, the 33-year-old McGregor hasn't stepped foot competitively in the cage since snapping his leg against Dustin Poirier in July 2021. Okay, well that will conclude our news for today. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more sizzling news coming your way. Thank you for watching.